All right, ladies and gentlemen, if we could ask the chambers to come to order, please. Thank you all very much. Oh, we have a rowdy group over on that side, I can tell. Thank you all. Welcome. We have been meeting in closed session, and at this time, the Board of Supervisors will reconvene in open session. First item of business is to move to the Pledge of Allegiance, so I would ask that all of you are able, please stand and join us in the pledge, which will be led today by Supervisor Mike Wasserman.
Thank you. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you all very much. And before we go on to the next item, Supervisor Ellenberg, I notice you have some new staff present. It looks like you're staffing up, and any chance we can get them to stand and give them a welcoming round of applause?
I'm sure we can. This is Basil Sala and Jasmine Leva and Kelly Betty, who joined us as of today.
Well, welcome. We're delighted to have you here. That takes us to item number 7, which is to consider recommendations relating to certificates of appreciation, commendations, and proclamations. You see that the voting panel is on our screen, colleagues. We have a motion to approve from Supervisor Wasserman, a second from Supervisor Chavez. We'll ask all 5 members to vote on the screen. That having been done, we'll ask the clerk to please display the results so we can announce that the motion has carried 5-0. And we'll say thank you very much for that. That takes us to item number 8, which is to actually present some of those commendations and proclamations. And I'm going to begin by turning to Supervisor Cortese, who I understand has a commendation for Heart of the Valley Services for Seniors. Supervisor?
Thank you, President Simidian, and to the Board of Supervisors for approving this Board of Supervisors commendation for Heart of the Valley Services for Seniors Incorporated, but we just call them Heart of the Valley. Glenda, would you come on up with whoever you want to bring with you? We have plenty of room up here. Can't have a volunteer organization without the volunteers up here. Okay? Welcome. Come right up here if you don't mind. Good to see you again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Stand right up here with me.
Okay.
How are you? Good. I'll be right with you. So the Glenda I'm referring to is standing to my left, Glenda Creasap, and her team, or many of them, are here behind me. Heart of the Valley's volunteers do so many things for seniors. It's actually really kind of difficult, I think, to describe any particular thing that's their focus. And I know oftentimes people will say, well, yeah, they do transportation for seniors, to get to medical appointments and social appointments and safety net services like social services or wherever they need to go. But I think that's really just one aspect of what they do. And we had the opportunity recently as a Board of Supervisors to help them a little bit. And we're going to keep trying to help them so they're helped fully, but to help them with their grant writing opportunities so they can continue to serve seniors. But this is, I think, what, if Glenda hasn't used the words with me, she's used words very similar to, this is old school. This is telephones. This is people calling in, not having to really navigate websites or complex databases or remember certain email addresses for different types of things. They could be trying to dispose of some hazmat material. They may be trying to figure out how to deal with an emergency. They may have, they've told me they've even gotten calls of people that said that they found a gun and they don't know who to call. They aren't sure if they should be dealing with law enforcement or somebody else. So just to give you a very brief sampling of the kinds of things that they're doing, but very much two-way communication, human to human, still using telephone lines, and it works. You know, it really works. It works because of all these volunteers and everyone who steps up in what's really not a very big space. But people are crowded in as they may be. There's a buzz about the place. It feels like there's some kind of a campaign to help seniors going on all the time. And that's just the environment that you've nurtured there for a number of years. And how many years has it been now, Glenda?
32 years.
32 years this has been going on, and I don't see that it's going to cease anytime soon. And we certainly want to encourage you as a Board of Supervisors to continue on. I want to read a couple lines from this resolution because it does attempt to cover some of the many things that you help out with. I won't read the whole thing, but just enough here. Whereas Heart of the Valley Services for Seniors volunteers provide in-home services to clients in their homes, such as house and handyman projects, yard work, paperwork, visitation, technology support, pet help, household hazardous waste disposal, and 5D, don't dump drugs down drains, pharmaceutical disposal, and doing shopping and errands for those who cannot leave their homes. And whereas Heart of the Valley Services for Seniors Incorporated offers special programs such as disaster preparedness go-to bags, Have a Heart, Vets Driving Vets, Night Riders, In a Pinch, Safe at Home, Amazon Dot, and Critter Companions. And now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Supervisors of the County of Santa Clara does hereby recognize and commend the Heart of the Valley Services for Seniors for remaining steadfast in providing no-cost volunteer services to seniors in order to increase their well-being and independent living in West Santa Clara County. And I should mention, in case I gave the impression that this is some kind of a county contractor that we've been a huge help with, I didn't mean to give that impression at all. I think until that grant that the Board of Supervisors approved to help with some grant writing to try to secure nonprofit funding from others and foundation funding, they had actually gone 32 years without receiving any direct government assistance whatsoever. So this is really the kind of service to our community that this Board of Supervisors wants to commend. So I'm going to present this to you, but we're going to let you say a few words, and then we'll pick this back up and take a picture with everybody, if that's okay.
Hey.
All right? So please, let's give Glenda a round of applause.
Well, I want to thank the Board of Supervisors for their recognition of what we do in the community, as well as this beautiful commendation. I brought a few volunteers with me today. We have about 251 volunteers, but we have a great sampling. Among them, we have a volunteer who has worked for us for 28 years serving seniors. That's Patty. And we have a volunteer with us that just started, Mojtaba. So raise your hand. We brought in some of our hardworking office volunteers. So if you work in our office, raise your hand, please. Yes, everybody there. And we have some board members. If you're a board member, raise your hand. And then, I don't know if you can even see them, but this beautiful little family here, oftentimes when Richard goes out to do yard work, he takes his whole family and they all get involved. So you have, little ones out there, which the seniors absolutely love and adore, get to see the kids. And I know one lady, she told me, she goes, I got to make lunch for the little ones. So that's always a big treat for seniors. And so we have a volunteer here today that's about to get involved in a program we just started called Critter Companions, where we'll be bringing pets to visit seniors. And let's see, there you are, Monica. What kind of pet do you have? Well, at this point, I don't have. Oh, you don't have yours yet, but you're going to. Yes, and in the meantime, she's doing yard work, so we're real proud of her. And we have people like Joan and Mary, and even, well, Clara's a little different story, but Joan and Mary, who do a lot of driving, taking seniors wherever they want to go. And we have Clara, who got started with us, and then got her company involved with us, which is always a real treat. And we have, who am I missing out? I think we just about got everybody. We've got Frank, who not only helps the seniors, but he helps us with IT, because like Dave said, we kind of are old school. We're not super fancy IT people, so we need a little help. And then we have Lydia, who helps with the business side of Heart of the Valley. So it's really that volunteer engine that allows us to not have a very big budget. Our annual budget's just a hair over $100,000 a year. So we just want to thank you all for listening. Thank you for recognizing us. We greatly appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we got to get a picture. That's our photographer.
If all of you do the same thing except over here and face that way.
The official photo.
Thank you all once again for your contributions to the community. And as these good folks exit the dais, we'll ask Supervisor Ellenberg to come down to the podium because she is next up. Supervisor?
Good afternoon, everyone. It is my distinct pleasure to announce my office's first proclamation, one that celebrates the month of February as African American Ancestry, Health, and Heritage Month. This proclamation uplifts and celebrates the vibrant artistic and cultural contributions that are interwoven into the fabric of this community. African American Ancestry, Health, and Heritage Month builds partnerships between critical organizations that include, but are not limited to, public health, healthcare, community-based organizations, and community advocates. I want to particularly thank the Black Leadership Kitchen Cabinet for its work, and it's my honor to call up Alma Burrell from the Regional Manager at Roots Health Clinic, and Beverly White Macklin of Santa Clara County Black Infant Health Program to accept the award and say a few words.
Good afternoon. In 2015, the Board of Supervisors released a study that assessed the health of African Americans in Santa Clara County. This study was done in conjunction with the Black Leadership Kitchen Cabinet and the Public Health Department. We have a lot of public health friends here, so you guys make sure you come up for the picture. And in this study, the community was asked questions about why our health statistics are so bad. We did a qualitative study. And then after the study, we asked the community, what do we need to do in order to improve our health stats? And it came down to 9 strategies. And part of one of the things that one of the strategies in that call of action was that we declare the month of February African Ancestry Health and Heritage Month, where we celebrate our health and we celebrate our heritage, and also and we celebrate who we are as a people in this county and our strengths in this county. So we are very happy to receive this award, or this proclamation. This proclamation from Supervisor.
It's an award.
It's an award, okay. We're happy to receive this. And also, I must say that the board also, thank you all, approved the expansion of the Roots Community Health Center, which is at 1898 the Alameda, which also came as a result of the call to action from that study. So we appreciate it very much. And those of you that had anything to do with the study, come on up. Also, you folks in the back from Unity Care, I see you. Come on up. So thank you very much. Thank you all. Appreciate it. Thank you. Absolutely, absolutely. I'm going to set a time. I'll set a time when we can meet.
Now comes the hard part, which is organizing yourselves for the photograph, all right? So just... No, 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 stay put. Stay put. And the only other request I'm going to make is look like you're happy to be here, okay? There you go. Thank you for your wonderful work. All right, that takes us to item number 9, which is to present certificates of appreciation to Employee Excellence Award honorees for February 2019. And for that, we turn the microphone over to our County Executive, Dr. Jeff Smith. Dr. Smith?
Thank you, Mr. President. Well, another month where I get the pleasure of introducing a few of our employees that are performing above and beyond the call of duty. This gives us the chance at the board chambers to honor a few of the 20,000 employees that we have. These few have been singled out, but I want you to know that we have great pride in all 20,000. They all do a fabulous job, and they're all here because they're committed to the community and committed to services. However, that being said, I want the award winners for February to join me up here in the chairs to my right and to my left, and you can all clap as they come up.
Come on up, folks. Ron, Kim, Lil, Michael, Raul, Chris, Jody, Jacqueline, and Edgar.
Let's see, everybody got a chair here? All right, well, great. So the way this works is I'm going to call your name, and you come up here and stand beside me, and I'll read a little bit about you that's written by your manager, if I can. And then we'll all clap and laugh and sing and be happy. And after we're done with that, I want you to come back to your chair. And after we're done with all 8, then we'll turn our backs to the audience and take pictures with the board. Okay? And when I get done with you, I'm going to turn you over individually to the President, President Simidian, who will give you your award. So
You made that
start-
sound like it was a punishment, Dr. Smith. Could you be a little more upbeat with that? There we go.
Smiling and happy, he will give you your award and pat you on the back and shake your hand. Is that better? There you go. Okay. Ron Garavalier. Ron is a library assistant at the Saratoga Library, has been with us for 27 years, and he is the ultimate problem solver. Ron does not shy away from discovering a solution that may seem impossible to all others. Rather, he tests numerous options until he lands on the best possible solution. Ron ensured the successful launch of the county library's first laptop lending unit through his relentless curiosity to learn how the new service would function, how to best troubleshoot issues, and how to provide the best patron service. The community adores Ron for his commitment to excellent customer service. They ask for him by name because they know he will go the extra mile to ensure that they have an exceptional experience. Ron is very friendly and patient with teaching new users how to access the library technology and the e-books. Ron has been an employee in the library for nearly 3 decades. More remarkably than his track record is how deeply he cares about the community and supports their learning. Perhaps part of the reason is because Ron grew up in Saratoga, so he's providing services to his hometown. But knowing Ron, he would approach his job duties with the same vigor and commitment regardless of the town where he was serving. His name is synonymous with the Saratoga Library, and his colleagues are proud to have him representing the Santa Clara County Library District at these awards. In addition to his full-time job, Ron received a Master's of Fine Arts from San Jose State in 2012 and currently works in photography, painting, and electronic arts. Congratulations, Ron. Good job. You might not know, you can go to the library's website with a library card and download all kinds of ebooks for free. For free. Okay, Kim Sharp. Kim is a lead election specialist with the Registrar of Voters, has been with us for 17 years. She started her journey at the Registrar of Voters in 2003 and is currently the specialist for the ballot layout division. Kim never sits idle. She walks around the office with a light stride, a soft smile, and a radiant heart. She's respectful, approachable, loyal, sensitive, and has feelings for others that you can tell. When you engage her, you just know within her mind contains a deep inner wisdom and a vast knowledge of the job she's doing. Legend has it that Kim loves to practice Tai Chi because it gives her a sound body and a sound mind, which may have helped expand her attention to detail and certainly helps her deal with the stress involved with our job. According to the ROV's fiscal officer, her knowledge and attention to detail lowered the cost of the 508 ebooks by approximately $50,000, all because Kim noticed a difference and asked a question. She seems to leave a lasting impression on the voters and the whole department, enough to make us sing Kim's praise for excellent customer service, perseverance, and efficiency with always meeting election deadlines. On a final note, Tim has a favorite quote. That is, no one is better than or less than anyone else. This shines through the way she treats her coworkers and customers with such great respect. Congratulations, Kim. Good job. Thank you very much. Michael Komatsuki. Kumatsuki, right? Okay, Michael is pretrial service officer with the Office of Pretrial for 20 years. Michael demonstrates exemplary service by treating clients, coworkers, and management with respect, patience, and care. He remains calm and flexible and continues to work toward what is best for the client, and he is always willing to take on new responsibilities as the department evolves. His positive attitude and genuine personality are greatly appreciated. In 2015, Pretrial Services entered a 6-month pilot program with the District Attorney's Office in order to provide supervision services for their Community Accountability Diversion Program, and Michael volunteered to run it. In 2017, Pretrial Services agreed to provide the program, and Michael volunteered to lead it as he demonstrates leadership and exemplary public service. The program is a great success. Michael meets with individuals and provides detailed information about the terms of the program. He provides excellent customer service to our collaborative partners at the DA's office, the Office of Reentry, Sentencing Alternatives Programs, Family Children's Services, and the Asian American Recovery Services. In October of 2018, a mother of an individual going through the diversion program sent an email showing her appreciation for Michael for explaining the process and her patience with her. She added that Michael went out of his way to help solve some obstacles and make the program more easily accessible. Beginning this year, Michael will also be the primary officer for a pilot program for suspended license diversion programs. Thank you very much, Michael. Great job. Raul Marta. Raul's a correctional deputy with the Sheriff's Office Custody Division and has been with us for 5 years. Deputy Marta is assigned to the Training and Compliance Division of the office. When assigned, Raul quickly adapted to the rigorous demands to become a recruit training officer. He is considered a leader amongst his peers and always exceeds expectations. He is a reliable, hardworking, and innovative employee. As a leader, Raul focuses his efforts on mentoring academy recruits by providing detailed and comprehensive explanations when recruits ask for help. By doing so, participants in the academy receive valuable lessons which facilitate their growth from recruit to full deputy. In addition to his mentorship, Raul is called upon to create intense, realistic scenarios which challenge the recruits to think critically. The scenarios give recruits a chance to practice their decision-making and test their retention of policies and procedures in a safe location. Raul embraces the role of RTO, and it is clear that he has a passion for training. Raul has said that he believes developing new recruits to their highest potential positively impacts the service of the Sheriff's Office, and he is honored to be a part of the process. His dedication to the Academy curriculum has made it the best in the state and is truly an inspiration. Raul is an asset to the Sheriff's Office and deserving recipient of this award. Congratulations, Raul. Good job. Chris Garcia. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Nice to see you. Chris has been a medical examiner coroner investigator in the Department of the Medical Examiner Coroner for 18 years. Prior to his employment in that office, he was a correctional officer, which aided in this line of work as an investigator because he understands in custody and in custody deaths. Chris has been chosen for this award and given this award because of his great service over the years. Investigator Garcia has always worked the graveyard shift without complaint and is always willing to be available for cross coverage when needed. Chris has a unique calmness and a great composure, especially around difficult medical legal death investigations, such as child deaths and homicides. His years of experience in our office have made him very knowledgeable about the fine investigation processes, providing additional support to the chief and the lead investigators. He exhibits a positive outlook when faced with difficult situations and less than ideal working environments. Investigator Garcia is always available to lend a helping hand when needed and has the respect of his fellow colleagues. With the office's last recruitment, he was instrumental in serving on the interview panel and leading his professional colleagues to the resolution by finding a great candidate, even though he had a 10-hour graveyard shift that evening. When Investigator Garcia is not working, he enjoys spending time with his properties, cooking, and spending quality time with his wife. Congratulations. Good job. That is a hard job being a coroner's investigator. You have to go out to a death which is typically unexpected and the family's upset or there's violence or a crime. You don't have any protection and your job is to figure out what happened. Great job. Jody Smart. They want to see you. Jody's an accountant one with the Social Services Agency. She's been with the agency for over 30 years and is responsible for the public administrator, guardian, conservatorship, client, court accountings. Couldn't make it a little shorter, huh? In her 30 years with SSA, she has developed extensive knowledge and become a court accounting subject matter expert. Jody's hard work, dedication, and collaborative spirit are recognized by her team and her business partners and county council. Jody's detailed knowledge, problem-solving skills, diligence, and planning have been greatly instrumental in her success and the success of the department. Her expertise and high-level performance make her an essential member of the financial management team. Jody is approachable, respectful of others, and focuses on resolving issues. She brings a positive attitude and a sense of humor to work each day. Her focus on compliance helps to ensure that the PAGC client financial reports are reflected accurately for the courts, as well as for the deputies assigned for their care. She collaborates with the business partners to ensure that clients' accountings are completed in a timely and accurate manner. She has a deep sense of responsibility to provide accurate reporting for the clients. Jody exhibits courtesy and respect to all people within the organization. She is open to new ideas and different approaches to solving old problems. She's quick to jump in and help resolve an issue when she's needed. The Financial Management Services, PAGC, is fortunate to have Jody as a team member, and we don't want her to retire anytime soon. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jackie Newton. Dr. Newton has been a member of the VMC medical staff for 4 years. In her time at VMC, Dr. Newton has been in multiple leadership roles, including interim director of the Valley Homeless Healthcare Program. She's been very involved in the education of clinicians and staff on the best practices of LGBTQ care. When Valley Medical Center developed a new electronic health record, Dr. Newton solicited community feedback regarding the most effective and appropriate language to use with patients related to gender. She worked with Mitch Gavelber, a physician providing care to adolescent LGBTQ persons, to develop meaningful but succinct ways of collecting information regarding organ inventory and social and physical concerns for persons from the transgender community. She was instrumental in the research and development of a white paper on transgender care, which has served as a guide in initiating the county's first gender care clinic. Dr. Newton has shepherded the opening of the clinic and the selection of key staff members, providing support to the program while the care team is being assembled. She continues to provide direct patient care through the Valley Homeless Healthcare Program, which includes a weekly homeless LGBTQ clinic. She has committed herself to working with a patient population which is often mistreated and hurting. Dr. Newton maintains respect, hopefulness, and a collaborative spirit in providing the best possible care to all patients, even those who are encountering barriers in their community. Thank you very much, Dr. Newton. We are the first with a gender clinic of that type, and I'm proud of it, as is the board. Edgar Kalanji. Edgar is a senior training and staff development specialist who left LED, where I used to see him all the time at new employee orientation, to work for Valley Medical Center. It's okay. I miss you, but you have good replacements. As a member of the Customer Relations Department, Ed has thoughtfully, carefully, and compassionately responded to multiple patient and family concerns, always in an efficient and caring way. He has been a leader in developing and implementing the much lauded and applauded communication protocol, CI Care. CI Care allows organizations to deliver on the promise of excellent customer service by building trust, ensuring a clear exchange of information, and having accountability. Because of Ed's hard work ethic, exceptional curriculum development, and engaging style, this protocol has not only been adopted at VMC, but also in the Public Health Department, the Behavioral Health Department, the Community Health Partnership, and other county departments. Recently, Ed was asked to take on the tremendous task of revamping the CI Care program to ensure that staff receive additional instructions to implement a virtual navigation center process. Ed developed and implemented a rigorous program in just several weeks that ensured that the county was able to collect over $1 million in grant funding to provide the service. Ed can always be counted on to go above and beyond the call of duty to accomplish the task at hand. He is a dynamic and positive leader, an innovative, a trusted colleague, and VMC is extremely fortunate to have him as part of the team. Congratulations, Ed. Great stories of great employees committed to service. All of them, you can see, could go other places and be just as successful and probably make a lot more money. But they're here because they care about the people of the county and because they care about their colleagues, and we honor them and respect them for that and thank them very much for everything they do. So as we turn our backs, why don't you all clap and scream and yell? And we'll do a semi-circle.
Thank you all very much. That completes item number 9. That takes us to item number 10, which is adjourn, and then hug the people you love and give them a congratulations on their well-deserved recognition today. Without objection, we are adjourned.